started off with this Zoroark deck I've been working on. Tested this a little bit today, IRL. So we got Persian GX. The Catwalk ability is really cool. Once during your turn, if one of your Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you may search for up to 2 cards and put them in their hand. So it's kind of like a free teammates almost. And I originally thought you had to like use this ability on evolution, but you don't. So like if your GX Pokemon was knocked out last turn, you can use it whether Persian was already in play or just came into play, and you can reuse it if another one is knocked out in the future. Vengeance is busted. 10 plus 20 more for each Pokemon in your discard. You can add up to 180 damage. So that's 190, then a Choice Band's 220, then a Kukui's 240. And Slashback's not terrible. And I'm using Slow King to Oko Reshizards. So 60, and then they'll have energy on it. So with 4 energy, that's 140 times 2, which is 280. For a triple colorless or triple XL. And yeah, so I'm playing 4 triple XL and 3 DCE because this is likely going to be a very one-shot format, very one-shot oriented. So I'm going to try 4 triple XL and 3 DCE just because my one-shots are mostly going to be coming from these 2 guys. Persian can Oko Pikarom, this can Oko Blacephalon and Reshizard. And I do have the Devoured Field, so Zoroark can do some damage as well. Against Zapdos, we're going to try to just like Acerola our Zoroarks and chain them, so 3 DCE should be okay. And yeah, that's Zoro King. Oh, this is not great. Well, we can Pokecom for another... We can Pokecom for like a Zorua, then Ultra Ball for X Pokemon or Ditto, and then attach and Lily. So just the Lele is the bad part, but our hand's actually really playable. Okay, and we're playing against either Pikarom or Zapdos with a Zorora. Yeah, the hand's great, just starting Lele is not what I'd prefer. So let's see, we're going to Nest Ball. Is Ditto in here? Yeah, we got Ditto. Alright, so this is going to be like a heavy Zoroark match. Zoroark and Persian. We're not going to need the Alolan guy. Or not the Alolan guy, the Slow King. We're going to need Alolan Muck and Persian, not Slow King. So here I can Pokecom out a Pokemon that we're not going to need, Ultra Ball it away for a Pokemon we do need, attach DCE to Zorua, then Lily for 8. I think I'll grab the Slow King out. I will grab Ditto here, since if I don't have a chance to get an Alolan Grimer later, I have an evolution target for Muck. We'll attach here, and Lily for 8. Bench Zorua, and then we'll Nest Ball for Meowth as well. Or do we get the Alolan Grimer here? Yeah, we probably need a Alolan Grimer, right? I did not mean to hit the thing. Yeah, we can go for the Persian later, probably. Yeah, I'll get a Alolan Grimer. And that's it for now. Finishing sophomore year with a 4.0, that's insane. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Copper. Do your homework. Unfortunately, that's more important than Pokemon. Okay, so Nest Ball out Jirachi. I'm assuming this is a Pika Box deck. But it could just be... let's see, we'll send out Zorua. It could just be Zapdos with a Zeraora in it. Alright, Escape Rope the Zapdos up and then Cynthia. They could have like went with the risky play and sent up Jirachi and just hoped they get a skateboard. Cynthia and then Stellar Wish isn't even that risky. Oh, Wobbuffet. Not what I want to see. Just so we can get use out of our Ditto, I might want to Guzma up the Wobbuffet and knock it out. And we already have the Guzma Zoroark in hand, so that should work out really well. Okay, yeah. Because Wobbuffet only works when it's on the bench. So we're going to start out by Guzmaing up Wobbuffet. And then we will evolve here first. And I might need the Devoured Field. I'll probably need the Choice Band later on. The Persian can probably go. I played 2 in a Rescue Stretcher, so we'll let the Persian go for now. Okay. We'll bench Meowth. Play down Devoured Field. I don't know if I have anywhere I want the double colorless to go. And I definitely don't have enough resources in my hand to discard for Ultra Ball, so I'm just going to end up Riot Speeding for 110. If they use Rescue Stretcher for the Wobbuffet, I mean, that might actually not be a bad play. I was hoping that I could get the Ditto evolved and kill the Wobbuffet. I discarded the Persian because I needed the extra basic Pokemon to actually knock out the Wobbuffet. So I might have went too aggressive on that. Maybe I could have gone for Jirachi instead, but then the Wobbuffet stays and I just have this Pokemon on my board that I can never evolve. Marowak in Unbroken Bonds with triple colorless fighting attack. Oh wow, okay. I'll have to look at that. Well, my plan for knocking out Pikarom is already the Persian GX with Kukui in band, but the Persian's also there for other uses, its ability, so it's probably much better than the Marowak. Hey, Real Games, what's up? I'm playing too aggressive. It pays off a lot of the times. You just have to go for it. Hey Telly, this is my first day of testing it. I kind of like it so far. I've only been testing this Zoroark deck. I've tried some Blacephalon with Welder, Blacephalon GX. Alright, there goes our Alolan Grimer. We can Stretcher. I probably want to Stretcher the Persian. Let's trade, like, all the resources in my hand, I don't want to get rid of them, so we're just going to trade away the Ultra Ball. Okay, this is pretty good. So let's stretcher. Let's stretcher Persian. We'll choice band here. We can probably afford to put a DCE on Tapu Lele. I'll bench the Slowpoke and then we'll Lily. Okay. We have Devoured Field, so this is a KO, but I really wanted Alolan Muck. I mean, them playing Zapdos, this Ditto's probably going to get knocked out if we don't evolve it. So I think it might just be better to give up on Alolan Muck for this game and evolve the Ditto. Because it will probably just go to waste if we don't do that. And then I'll trade away this Zoroark. Okay, and then Riot Beat for 110. Yeah, I'll still be streaming in 30 minutes. I think the Reds Challenge, that's what it's called, Reds Challenge, right? With Grand Bull, the Red Bull deck. It looks really good. You got a gas list as long as Guzma doesn't get reprinted. Alright. Send that over to me, Telly. I pulled wheezings and coughings in real life, but I actually didn't get any wheezing on here. I'll probably trade for them and build a spread deck tomorrow. I started putting it together, but then I decided I should make dinner before I stream. Okay, so the Pika ROM has come out to play. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon in our discard pile. We need 5 more to get the Kukui Vengeance Oko on Pika ROM. We already took 2 prizes. So did they. They only have 1 energy on the Pika ROM. We have a Dumbbells on the Zoroark, so that's really sick. That's about to be 2 energy on the Pika ROM. Because we did not get a Alolan Muck out. One E-switch down already. Alright, switching to Zapdos. I think both of our Acerolas are still in the deck. Yeah. What set is the Slowbro from? It's from... The Slowpoke is from Lost Thunder, and I believe that Slowking is as well. Yeah, they're both from Lost Thunder. Okay, so we're going to be looking for Acerola here. Into the other Zoroark. Okay. we don't need the Judge, so we're gonna trade Judge. Field Blower off the board is not bad at all. We might just trade away the Field Blower, actually. I might not need it. Well, I can't bench this other Zorua right now because I'm playing down the Lele. Yeah, I think I get rid of the Field Blower. Okay, and we did not hit the Acerola raw, so we'll go for it with Lele. And I'm going to Viridian away the Slowpoke. Help us get another Pokemon in the discard for Vengeance. Use Blower, safe spot for Lele, win next turn. Well, my worry is I can't win with a Guzma. As long as he promotes the Pika-Rom, I think I'll be okay. And as long as he promotes the Pika-Rom to not knock out the Persian. And he did not have a great... I don't think he did too much last turn. I might be incorrect there. But he ended with 2 cards in hand. So having, like, Energy, Guzma, and also... He would need an Energy, a Guzma, and 2 damage modifications to knock out the Persian next turn. So I don't think that's happening. Okay, so Devoured Field, Acerola. I actually might prefer that this Zorua was a Meowth, but we didn't get that. And then Riot Speeding. Got Stellar Wish going on for Choice Band. Alright, that's a little scary. He can have Energy, Guzma, Electric Power, Choice Band in his hand. There's the Energy Switch. There's the Guzma. Oh, good, okay. It's not on Persian. All is well. One, two, three, four, 5. Lele is 6. So, and we also have Catwalk, so we can just get whatever we need to discard. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to use Catwalk, search for any 2 cards. And we have an Ultra Ball in hand. We'll just grab these 2. Ultra Ball away Guru Muck. Sure, we'll grab something else. Trade. Yeah, the Zoroark is glitched. This 80 damage isn't actually there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Pokemon. Triple colorless energy and Kukui. And that's Vengeance for 240. There we go. So they didn't have that great of a game, but we still hit the 240 when we needed it, so I'm pretty hype about that. Grimer start, nothing that we can't fix with a Guzma. Alright, and they start Jirachi. So we can Nest Ball away, Ultra Ball away, the Professor Kukui, and Zoroark maybe? Well, we're definitely playing Nest Ball for Zorua. And we do have a hell of a lot of energy in this deck, so I can probably get rid of Kukui triple energy, save the Zoroark, then Lele for Lily. Yo, thanks so much for stopping by, Richard. See you next time, man. Oh yeah, I have to build Zoroark still, I forgot. Alright, Lele for Lily. For 7, hopefully we can get another Zorua and a Meowth down. Okay, so starting Jirachi, I'm going to make the assumption that we don't need Slowking Slowpoke. And also they're playing with a Pikarom deck box and Pikarom sleeves, but I'll try to disregard that. Now we could save the Lele to support her again next turn. We could, but I think we Pokecom for a Ditto. Not a Ditto, for a Zorua. We already have the Ditto. But we could save the Lele for a supporter. We do get the trade with Zoroark. This is a conundrum. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Zorua. We have top deck and then trade. And if they knock this out, we get to attack next turn anyway. And then pass. Yo, what's good, Sutherland? Conrar, you lost your winning in third Shocklock. I beat Shocklock round 1 because I was playing Zorogarb, but then I never saw it again. I would have loved a few more free wins. Okay, so they just Stellar Wish for Black Market Prism. I may have completely misjudged what we're playing against here. I think it's going to be Honchkrow. Got a Nanu. I've actually never seen Nanu full art. I didn't even know that was a card. The Pikarom deck box has forsaken us. Yeah, I had Hitmonchan and Zorogarb built, and in Hitmonchan I had 2 switches. Yeah, the Guru escape rope was a very good idea. Because the Guru doesn't only help in that situation, it also helped versus Zoroark control if you were to run into that. So Lele for Lily. And a Black Market Prism. What have we got going on here? We got in... Wait, Litten goes in to Incineroar, right? Is that what Litten evolves into? Yeah, so this is Incineroar GX and Greninja Zoroark tag team, huh? Okay. Gonna trade away Field Blower and see what we get here. Pokecom that we can't use. So it looks like we're just using Super Poison Breath here. Oh, yo, I saw that, Sutherland. So you got, you're at like almost 400 CP, right? Not bad. Scar Charge Nanu? Is that... What is Scar Charge? I guess it's Incineroar GX's attack. Maybe I should know what these things do. Beachless Quad Regirock? Oh, that's hype. Lily for 3. And here comes Incineroar. Scar Charge, 3 damage counters and 3 dark energy. That seems pretty insane with all Greninja Zoroark tag team. Jeez. Okay. Oh, it can switch with... Okay, so... All of this switches with the... Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow. Yo, Peyton. What's good? Oh, week's vacation leading up to internets? That's gas, Kruger. Yes, please knock out that Grimer. Let me send up something useful. Yeah, it does seem pretty clunky, but luckily for them, I went for the Zorua instead of holding the Lele in hand, because they started Jirachi, so I thought they were going to Guzma Zapdos, and nope. It's Greninja Zoroark with Incineroar GX. So, how much is this doing? Right now they're doing 180, 210. Yikes. So I put this up, they go down to 3 prizes, then I knock it out. I go down to 3. I have to get rid of the Black Market Prism, though. Okay. Yeah, it's doing approximately a 1 crap ton. I don't think Acerola is going to get much use in this matchup. On account of all of my stuff getting 1 shot. Well, Nest Ball. This is not looking pretty. Nest Ball, Zorua. $120. Okay, so I need a top deck next turn to stay in this. 240. Yeah, not too shabby, huh? If we send this up, that's not getting a knockout. I guess so with the choice band, we're doing 110. I guess I can send this up and then just worst case retreat it. Let's see what we can top deck here. Okay. Yeah, that keeps us in it. So with that, I think we grab Persian. This is doing 300 damage. Okay. Yeah, we grab Persian since the GX was knocked out. And then we can actually GX attack and send up a non-GX Pokemon, I think. Is that what we want to do here? Then they knock out a non-GX. Because I would rather them not knock out my Persian, you know? Catwalk. Or actually, we might want them to knock out the Persian. Or not Persian, we want them to knock out a GX Pokemon in general so we can use Catwalk again. We definitely want to replace the stadium, and we want to draw cards. And the best way to do that is with Judge, so we get rid of their 6-card hand. We'll attach this, Devoured Field. I don't need the choice band on Persian right now. I could attach it here. I think we should still have another choice band left for later. We do. So I'll just... Because if we hit bodybuilding dumbbells, I think I put that on Persian, right? Because this is doing... Or this is doing 300, right? It's getting knocked out regardless. I'll put it on Persian. We might be using Slashback this turn. Pokecom. For Zoroark. So we still have a Lele in deck. We have another Guzma in deck. I could trade away the Guzma. We haven't used Palpad yet. And then bench the Zorua. Yeah, we'll trade away Guzma. The only question is, do I want them to knock out a Lele so I can use my ability, or do I want them to knock out a Zorua? And then I need to trade. I think we give up the 2 prizes so we can use Catwalk again. The dumbbells doesn't matter because they have their GX attack still. But if I send that up, and they need to kill the Zorua with that, but then I still need energy. Yeah, we definitely GX here. And I guess... Yeah, I send up Lele. I let them take the 2 prizes so we can Catwalk. And we just have to see if they can get anything else set up after the Incineroar. Worst case scenario is they Guzma up the Persian and knock it out, and then we'll have to... Actually, that's not the worst case scenario because we have Persian in our hand, and then we can just evolve it onto Ditto and use Catwalk. At some point... Oh, Elm feels better than Lily Nest Ball. I tend to disagree with that. You can't even search the Slowpokes with Elm. Or the Grimer. Can you search the Meowths? Yeah, you can search the Meowths. Second Stellar Wish. Another Pokegear 3.0. Yeah, Slowpoke is too thick for Professor Elm. Couldn't have said it better myself. Nestball out a Greninja Zoroark tag team. And they end their turn like that. Okay. Interesting. So we can't knock out Greninja Zoroark. What the hell are they doing? They could have knocked out the Lele. Yeah, this makes like no sense. I mean, I guess we do have to draw into something, but we have at least 2 trades to do it. Okay, it's getting a little iffy here. We have at least 3 trades to do it. Trade. Okay, we got a pal pad here because we need that Guzma. It's getting a little shaky here, not gonna lie. My opponent's bold move might have paid off here. Trade away Nestball. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a rip. We cannot hit the Guzma. We don't play switches, so we can't get this Lele out and swing. Yeah, just big rips all around. We could get a Alolan Muck into play. Which is debatable if that's even the correct move. Because then we don't have this Ditto to be a Persian. But I think I'd be okay with that. I think I'd rather turn off their Jirachis. So we're gonna do that. Okay, and then pass. So no Stellar Wishes, that's like his whole draw thing besides supporters. Erica's Hospitality, okay, I've been corrected. He can draw plenty of cards without it. But that also means he's not playing Guzma. Okay, and passes back to me, that's exactly what I wanted. Gives me another chance to hit a Guzma. There's 2 Guzmas and 11 cards. We're going to better those odds by doing some of this. Yeah, 2 Guzmas and 10 cards now. And we're going to draw 6 cards. Unless we hit a Guzma, we don't need to draw more. Oh, this is getting close. This is getting real scraggly. There we go. Okay, so we Guzma up the Incineroar and give it the old 1-2, right? It's got 190 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 exactly. So, yep, that'll do it. Vengeance for the knockout. I forgot that my Persian had the choice band too, so yeah, we were really in there. So we got a Guzma in the deck. They have Jirachis on the bench that we can just Guzma kill for the game. We have a triple energy left and we have the double in hand as well. Only 4 cards in deck, so even if they judged us, we could still draw everything. Oh, they didn't even knock out our Persian. Super. Okay, so DCE, Guzma up a Jirachi. And KO for the game. That was pretty close. I was definitely worried there. Didn't know how it was going to turn out. GG though. Alright, solid start. I'll probably end up getting rid of some energy, but I mean, we are running 4 triple and 3 DC, so it happens. Okay, so looks like we're playing against classic Guardy Ninetales, and they have a Water Fairy deck box, so we'll just assume that they have Swampert in there as well. And is that a Swampert coin? It's kind of hard to tell when it's upside down. Haven't played the game in 3 months. What should you pick up for standard? Well, new standard, like the set came out, what, 3 days ago? And this is my first day testing with it. But there's a few like quad tag team decks, like you just play 4 copies of the card and then green search. So there's like Pheromosa Buzzwole and Guardy Sylvie tag team, and they're supposed to be pretty good. But it's kind of hard to say. The set did just come out. Okay, so we can Pokecom, Persian, Ultra Ball, and a DCE maybe? Let's start with Pokecomming the Persian. We're gonna need a Lele for Lily, so we might as well get that now. And then we'll Ultra Ball away. I feel like we're going to need the triples a lot here because Gardevoir's 230 HP and we're going to be trying to go for the big knockout with Persian. So I'll get rid of an Ultra Ball and a DC actually. And we'll grab a Zorua. I don't want to grab a Ditto because I'm definitely putting the DC on the Zorua. So Lele for Lily, attach DC, Lily for 6. And then I'm hoping to be able to get a Ditto and Meowth off of the Lily. Busted. Ditto. And that's going to be all for now. Do I play Dedenne GX Dugong, Let Loose, the new Marshadow, Devoured Field, or Mallow? No, it's all good. So I had one Dugong in here, but I just like Slowking a lot more. I do like Dugong if I think there's going to be a lot of Zoroark mirrors. Dugong's amazing versus Zoroark or Malamar because of the snipe damage, like the spread damage. I have 2 Devoured Fields. I did have 1 Mallow, but I changed to a 2/2 Persian GX line, and I felt like Mallow was overkill with that. I'm not playing the Dene GX or Let Loose because, like, the bench space is so important. Like, I want Zorax, I want Persian GX, I want Alolan Muck, and I had to have used a Lele at some point too, you know. And then against fire decks, I want Slowking. So my opponent gets Timer Ball, 1 heads, I believe, Candy the Gardevoir, going in with another Mysterious Guidance. Right? Mysterious Guidance? Yeah, it's been a couple months since I used that card, actually. Yo, Tony, you missed me hit some pretty big numbers with Persian GX, but that's about it. And here's the heads on Timer Ball, and I think we're going to see Swampert come down. Yep. This start is pretty insane for my opponent. Do I think Guru is needed? Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of stall. Like, stall's been pretty big in Japan. People are hyping it. So, I'd like to just have Guru in my Zoroark decks for now. Mind showing the list? Not at all. And I'll share an exportable, importable version in my Discord. 2 Ninetales, a Gardevoir GX, a Curlia, and a Swampert. Not too bad of a turn 2 here. We're going to have to do some work to get back into the game. Exactly, Tony. If they're good in Japan, they're amazing here. If we're using that logic. There's no way I am going to get off a 240 damage Vengeance this turn. No way. So I kind of want to go in for a Slowking turn. I'm going to evolve here. We didn't get rid of any Slowking yet. Oh, I can't attach triple. Right, you can't attach it until it's the evolved version. I forgot. Okay, Devoured Field. We're gonna go Choice Band here and just go for it, Judge. I'll trade Lele. We got the Slowking, not the energy. Maybe I should have Ultra Balled for the Slowking, but then I would have had to get rid of a lot. Right now they're doing 90. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. If Slowking dies, that'll be 3. And then I would have to get 6 more into the discard next turn with Persian. That seems really unlikely. I can evolve the Slowking to force them to put another energy onto the Gardevoir. But this just seems like a really uphill battle. We're gonna say forget the Slowking. We haven't used Palpad yet. I'm just going to trade here. So we can Palpad back the Kukuis if we need them. We got the Triple Excel, and this is actually insane versus Gardevoir since it gets rid of it after. So they don't hit us back for extra damage. That's like best case scenario right there. Yeah, I definitely wanted a Stadium in the deck because of like Power Plant and Black Market, Wonder Labyrinth. And Devoured Field just seemed like the best option. I'm really liking 2/2 Persian. I was testing it IRL today. And I've been enjoying it online so far as well. Okay, so they're preparing the next Gardevoir. down a DCE and a triple. Yeah, you could use the new Mars Shadow for getting rid of stadiums as well. How many Pokecoms? I'm playing 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Nest Ball, 3 Pokecom. I think I just have to get rid of the Nest Ball here. Oh, that's so dope. Okay. We can Pokecom as long as the 3rd Lele isn't prized. We can go for Acerola. Okay. Busted. And we have the triple, so we can do the same thing where the Gardevoir doesn't hit us for the extra damage again. Or we could do it with Meowth. No, this should be fine. Do we need choice band? So 130 minus 20 is 110. No, we don't. We could trade again, but I don't want to trade any of these cards. So we'll put that there. We'll evolve the Meowth. And then Rise Beating for 110, which is exactly the knockout. Tools, I'm just playing 2 choice bands and 1 bodybuilding dumbbells. I'll show the list after this game, though. Don't worry. I'm actually not sure how viable Guardy is, if it's viable at all. It's doing fairly well here. I mean, our opponent also got a pretty gas setup. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 180. No, 210. Is that the knock? Yeah, that'll be the knockout with this extra energy. Okay, so we'll have to see how many Pokemon we have in the discard. 1, 2, 3, 5 with the Zoroark. So we can search out any 2 cards with Catwalk. So we could get the Kukui triple colorless, trade away a Pokemon. If we draw one, that'll mean we need 2 more? No, we'd need 3 more. I'm gonna send up Persian. We'll see what we top deck. That's 1 Pokemon away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could slash back 150, send up a non-GX, but they have Power Draw. A lot of cards in hand. Do we have Judge still? We do not have Judge. Oof. Bodybuilding dumbbells, maybe? How many energy do they have left? Okay, we're gonna go for bodybuilding dumbbells, I think. Or. Okay, I have an idea, I think. We can get Guzma triple colorless, knock out the Lele, send up the Zoroark. We use the DCE on the Zoroark to retreat since we're going to let it die anyway. They go down to 1 prize, we get 2 more Pokemon in the discard pile, and we get to use Catwalk next turn. Okay, we're going to trade away Slowpoke. I should have traded before Catwalk, but I wasn't sure what we were doing yet, and the timer was ticking, so I had to make an action. Okay, play down Zoroark. I don't see any possible way that we need Acerola anymore. Or is Lily worse? We'll get rid of Acerola. Play this down. Guzma, Lele. Triple Excel, Choice Band, Retreat. And we slash back, and I think we want them to knock out the Zoroark, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have to put one more Pokemon in the discard, and we get to use Catwalk because they knock out a GX. So yeah, we slash back for the knockout, and we send up Zoroark. If they go for the Persian, they go for the Persian. Do we have another left? Yeah, we have another Persian in the deck. We haven't used Stretcher yet. There's the Guzma. Okay, so they do go for the Persian. We have Meowth on the bench. That's super important. Both Kukui are down, so we'll have to get... If we get into our second Persian, we can go Palpad and Stretcher off of Catwalk. Palpad the Kukui and Stretcher for Lele to search out the Kukui. Now we have 2 trades, 15 card deck. 1 Pokemon communication left. That's our only Pokemon search out for what we need here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why didn't I just energy drive? That would only do 160 to the Guardy. Okay, yeah, we send up Meowth. That's our only chance. Triple Excel, not a bad start. Trade. Another Zoroark. Damn, dude. We didn't hit it. That's probably going to be it. Nest Ball. There's the Persian we needed. There's the Palpad. There's the Stretcher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 210. We could hit the dumbbells maybe. So we attach Choice Band. We bench this. We Lily for 2. There's Persian. We already supported. And we have a DCE left. No, the triple colorless in our hands, the last one. So I could Field Blower. And dumbbells, and then see if we can last one more turn. And then next turn I go for the Vengeance. No, I can't go for the Vengeance next turn because... crap. I can't Vengeance next turn because we have the bodybuilding dumbbells and we need it to be Choice Band, right? So I do Vengeance here, and I'm not sure. 2 Acerola. Okay, if we hit a Sorola, we can do it because we have a DCE left. Never mind, they have Super Boost and 2 Swamperts. Oh my god. What an ending. I did not expect Super Boost to come down. I completely forgot about that. GG. Damn, dude.